Friends, we are back again, this time within a short period of time. We are at 58 on #success sauce, #maths waterloo4.5. That means chapter 4, lesson 5. Why do we talk of maths? It's because maths seems to be a dry subject to all of us until and unless you have conquered the fear over maths. I will give small examples how maths is not only figures, it is also intelligence along with it. If you ask a small boy of 4, 5 or 6 years that what is the table, 2 twos are, he will say 4, 2 threes are, he will say 6. Then you ask him, okay, with your one eye open, you see 2 trees. How many trees will you see with 2 eyes open? Immediately he will say 2 twos are 4, because he is already trained that 2 into 2 is 4. But here is the question of intelligence. He has not considered the circumstance. What is the circumstance? You see with one eye open. And what do you see with 2 eyes open? Just the same. It will be 2 trees only. Here the table does not apply. And then you start loving maths. That maths have got fun in it. Suppose you have matchstick games. With the matchsticks, just shifting one matchstick, you can create a very difficult problem to others. And within 10 seconds, you can solve it just by removing one matchstick and putting it elsewhere. This is a mind game. That mind game has to be understood, and then only you will love maths. Suppose you throw dirt while playing in the sand. You throw some sand to your friends or somebody. What happens? You see that the sand flies. Why does it fly? That's also maths. You will learn it at a later stage. If you are traveling in aircraft, if you are flying somewhere, you observe that the plane was stable, quiet, standing, and then it starts moving. It gathers speed, and when it gathers maximum speed, it flies. So there are also a lot of maths involved. As you are enjoying the flying, somebody has done the maths for you. That somebody can be you. When you love maths, you will be able to do that at what speed the plane will fly. So now you have seen people in NCC or army, or you yourself maybe in NCC or in Girls Guide, and you know first thing they do is parade. What does parade mean? You have to move in a disciplined manner. How does the discipline start? They will say mark time, left, right, and subsequently they will say 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That means 1 is left, 2 is right. 1 is left, 2 is right. So when you cannot avoid maths at any stage from the time you wake up until the time you go to sleep, why fear maths? Make it your friends. And as soon as it becomes your friends, you start loving it, like your games of Motu Patlu or other games, Krish and various others. Therefore, you have to think why maths is important. Why are you doing maths? Suppose you want to see your favorite channel on TV. That favorite channel has some number. You have to memorize the number 243. Either you will put 243 channel on the TV through remote, or you will tell your elders to put it on. So then you see your animal channel or some other channel that you like. So everything is with numbers, my dear. With numbers you can do everything. Without numbers you cannot do anything. You are hungry and you want to have some biscuits. What will you tell your mother? Can I have some biscuits? She asks, how many? 2, 3 or 4? You have to choose one number and she will give you those many biscuits. You want to have cakes? You go to a shop, you ask your mother, please buy me these 2 cakes. Again, 2. So you have to express yourself with numbers only. It's like your name. When they say, what is your name? You have to say the name. And name is unique to you. But numbers are not unique. We make it unique in our own requirement, in our own application. Suppose you appear in an exam and mother asks you, how many marks have you got? You say 9 out of 10. That means that's also a number. Total marks was 10 and you have got 9. And if you have got 3 out of 10 in maths, your teacher is very annoyed. Why have you done so bad? You have just passed. Try to do better. So 3 means bad, 9 means very good. So number gives you gradation in your performance. So number can be oriented into various forms and various ways to make you enjoy life. Suppose I'll tell you one story of numbers. The story is Akbar. You all have known the name of Emperor Akbar. Akbar had a very intelligent person named Birbal in his kingly court. And one day suddenly he thought of testing Birbal's intelligence. So he had asked Birbal, please tell me, how many crows are there in Agra? Birbal scratched his head and said, Monarch, I would need about 10 days' time to think and calculate every day up to midnight. Then I'll be able to tell you the numbers. So Monarch said, okay, I give you 10 days' time, but tell me the numbers perfectly well. He said, yes, And he said that to his wife. And his wife is continuously chasing him. What are you doing? You are playing Ludo, you are playing chess, and you are not calculating the numbers of crows. And you have told your monarch that you will be calculating up to midnight. He smiled at his wife, said, okay, I'll do that. I am doing it while you are asleep. You are not knowing it. So days went by, days went by. On the ninth night, wife had asked him once again, what are you doing? You are ignoring. You will be punished by monarch. Then he took one paper, scribbled some numbers, and then said, satisfied? I have done the calculation. I will tell him tomorrow morning. Then on the 10th day, monarch was very eager to know the numbers from Birbal. Asked him in front of everybody, all seniors, everybody, that you have not told me how many numbers. He started scratching his head. He said, monarch, I was calculating up to this minute. The number is 7,89,317. And if you find them more, you must realize that some friends have come to them. If it is less, you must please acknowledge that some of them have gone to their friends in other states. So he did nothing but played with numbers and made a fool of the monarch. So numbers is numbers is numbers. They are games, my dear. Please take it like that. Don't get scared.